Welcome back, guys. Nick's Lotus, your one-stop shop for bruised budgets and board states. I've had this idea that I've wanted to do for a while with you guys of like a community build of like building a deck as a community. And I think I came up with a cool kind of deck idea that I think we could build off of. I want to start filming my first gameplay video here in the next 2-3 months possibly. So I would like this deck that we work on as a community for the next month to be the first deck we play on that. And I would like that deck to be Xantcha, and I want it to be like stacks ping, if that makes sense. Like the same way you feel about a stacks deck where it's like doing anything's really hard because I'll have to tap all my mana, or this cost extra, or you're not allowed to play these, or I can't do that. The same way you feel like that, it's going to be like, I'll take damage if I do anything. That's the end all be all. I'll take damage if I make a move in Magic, which is what I want the deck to be doing. I posted this on Reddit, and we got a couple people saying a couple good cards, and then we got one guy linking a Scryfall search, which seems to be coming up with the exact type of cards we need. So I think we should take a quick scroll through this, kind of get an idea for what type of deck we want this to be, and then drop some comments down below. We'll go crazy. We'll start building this thing. I'll do some community polls to see what we should add, and yeah, maybe we can get this Xantcha deck rolling. Ash Zealot's perfect. 2 red for a 2/2 first strike haste. Whenever a player casts a spell from a graveyard, Ash Zealot deals 3 damage to that player. That's the exact type of shit we're trying to do. We've got a bunch right here on the same panel. Cemetery Gatekeeper's super good. 1 and a red for a 2/1 first strike. When it comes into play, exile a card from a graveyard. Whenever a player plays a land or casts a spell that shares a card type with the exiled card, Cemetery Gatekeeper deals 2 damage to that player. That's actually really good. Eidolon of the Great Revel seems really good in this deck as well. 2 red for a 2/2. Whenever a player casts a spell with converted mana cost 3 or less, Eidolon of the Great Revel deals 2 damage to that player. Yeah, there's a lot of low cost, especially here lately in the Commander format. It's been a lot speedier. A lot of low mana cost stuff coming into play, so that'll probably do some work. We've got the ultimate secret guest coming in. Keaton Shelton. Yeah. Oh my God. You want to say hey to the viewers? To the hey to the people?
What's up, people?
Little iced coffee action. Mindsparker. How do we feel about Mindsparker? 1 and 2 red for a 3/2 first strike. Whenever an opponent casts a white or blue instant or sorcery spell, Mindsparker deals 2 damage to that player. I like it. I think that's fine. 3 for a 3/2 first strike is gonna trade a lot. Like I said, the format's faster, so there's a lot smaller creatures now. And white's pretty much all the removal. Blue's pretty much all the counter spells. Making them pay for doing that kind of seems good. We'll ask him. We'll ask Keaton what he thinks. I bet he'll say the same thing. How do we feel about Mindsparker? 1 and 2 red for a 3/2 first strike. When an opponent casts a white or blue instant or sorcery spell, Mindsparker deals 2 damage to that player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Plague Spitter. 2 and a black for a 2/2. At the beginning of your upkeep, Plague Spitter deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. When Plague Spitter dies, Plague Spitter deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Yeah, give him Death Touch, give him Lifelink. Blitzwing is really good in here. 5 and a black for a 6/5. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn. If no life was lost, convert Blitzwing. Oh, Rage Thrower, dude. Rage Thrower might be one of my new favorite cards. 5 and a red for a 4/2. Whenever another creature dies, Rage Thrower deals 2 damage to target player. That'll blow up the board. So maybe you got a rough idea of what we're talking about now with the idea for the deck that I have. If you have any ideas for cards that kind of fit this like stacks ping deck, it's like you're playing with the other players like a stacks deck, like you're making them pay for doing stuff that the game just does, but not with like mana or anything else, but with like pings, like doing 2 here, doing 3 here, doing 1 here. Name of the game with this deck, I think, is just backing people into a corner to where they're at like 10 life, and they're like, if I play this card, I'm gonna take 6 damage. And then if I swing, I'm going to take 6 damage, so I'm dead. So if any cards that you know of that kind of fit that premise, drop those down below. Another thing that kind of came to my mind is like sack outlets are a thing that this deck loses to a lot. So like ways to get rid of enchantments and artifacts that are really good. If you know any of those, drop them down below. Any just Xantcha cards, even if they don't really fit this specific strategy, just cards that are super good with Xantcha, drop those down below. You know what I'm looking for. Hopefully you got an idea for the deck. We're going to make a couple of more of these videos in the following month, so we'll drop 1 more of these next week, and then 1 more of these the week after that. And then we'll probably have the deck. And then by that time, I want to start trying to record a gameplay video. And then we'll be running the Xantcha deck that we built. So hopefully we can get that done. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to that. Like, subscribe, do all that shit. Got anything to say to the people, Keith?
Peace out, people.
Peace out, people. It's as easy as that, right? All right. Much love, guys. Go play some Magic. Have a good one.